Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you, yeah, yeah. Only want your love, be beside me.
Still be back as your girl 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓒𝓂𝓄𝓈 Chapter Administrator, back another sugar-free production, excuse me. So you know about it. Today's title, we're going to be doing your 30-day prediction, what you can expect for the month ahead for my earth signs. If you guys happen to be cross-watching for an earth sign, you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. At the very end of this reading, the timestamps will be below in the description box, and you'll be able to access for the zodiac sign what you desire, what can you expect from them over the next 30 days. But in the beginning portion, we like to do a collective portion just to let you guys know what, if you are an earth sign, what can you expect? Yeah, if you could have earth, whether it be in your sun, moon, rising in Venus, or whatever placement you choose to watch it from, and it's timeless. It's meant for you whenever you find it. There's no specific, you don't have to watch it right when it is posted. Whenever you find this reading, it is for you. So without further ado, I'm just going to pull a card from the Animal Spirit Oracle. This is just going to be like serving for me a spiritual check-in. It's just going to let me know how you currently expressing your divinity, earth signs, and we're going to go deeper and figure out what are some opportunities for growth, what can you expect in finances, career, love, how you've been perceived, so on and so forth for the next 30 days. So that card came out, but I didn't ask a question. Spirit of the living God, shutting the door that is not of you, protect me as I channel these messages. Let this message be clear, authentic, and for my viewers' divine path. As always, I ask for it to be more of you and less of me. Spirit of the living God, thank you. Christ, where could you help me to understand where are my earth signs at the time which they find this reading? How are they currently expressing their divinity? Thank you. Crocodile, okay. Some of you guys are coming across a little bit abrasive to others, I'll be honest. There is an energy surrounding you're being very observant. You've been watching people are unaware of just how much you pick up on or how much you notice, and it might be annoying to you when people try to say things that don't make sense, because it's like, well, I've been watching you, paying attention to you. I know for a fact that that's not true. I know for a fact that X, Y, and Z, or I know what you've been doing. Like some of you guys work in leadership at your job, or you have a history of working leadership. Some of you guys are just very analytical, generally speaking. That's just an earth sign quality. So I don't really have to like do too much about that, but it just feels like that for a lot of you guys, you're not in your element because you like to kind of keep things mellow and chill. You're a little bit irritable. Okay, it's not giving super sappy, like I want to cry in a corner. It's giving more so like people need to be wary of how they come at me, because I'm liable to chew you out, and when I shoot, I don't miss because I've been paying attention to you. Something like that could be significant. I also feel like that how you're currently expressing your divinity is, I feel like that you might be for some of you guys cleaning up other people's mess, and you might be tired of it. Some of you guys, you just working in a career where people just kind of give you the jobs that nobody else want to do, and it could be annoying because it's like, well, I want to work the post in which I was hired for, or I want to do what I was told to do originally, what's on my schedule. I don't want to have to work for 3 people. I don't want to have to do 3 people's jobs or whatever. Like, yeah, y'all pay me, but I'm a little bit frustrated with how you're moving about it. It could also be an energy surrounding like people like to dump things on you, like somehow, some way you always end up being, I'm the bad guy. Somebody say it could be Billy, okay, or something like that. But some of you guys, you just work with people who are different ethnicity than you, and it's like if I say something, I'm gonna come across as aggressive or whatever. So some of you guys at work, generally speaking, you be a little bit flabbergasted, because it's like people come across you or they deal with you and they kind of get on your nerves, but because you're at work, you can't really respond or retaliate the way you would desire. So by the time you get home, you're a little bit snippy, you're a little bit snappy. People could also look at you as being a little bit how do I say this, like, I don't know, like you might be irritable with children or babies in the next 30 days. Like they just might be annoying to you. I don't know what it is, but it's like some of you guys, it don't mean that you don't like kids at all. Some of you guys, you don't like kids, but it's like an energy surrounding, like if you know your kids are unkempt or they just do what the fuck they want to do, I'm gonna say something. Like, don't have your kids around me if I can't say nothing to them, because no, it's just for like people, you might be around some spoiled ass, badass kids in the next 30 days, or one kid in particular, and you might shoot their head off, like literally, like not literally, but like figuratively. Like, you need to stop the shit that you're doing. I don't like it. I've been watching you, and you've been doing this, and it's not cool. You might call somebody out, and I feel like whoever it is, I feel like what you might also like say what you gonna say and then walk off. It's like you might go off on somebody and then just leave, like no bars. Or this could have been your energy, like, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say and I'm gonna walk off because I've already said what I need to say. I'm uninterested in hearing your side of the story because I've been paying attention. You can't gaslight me and what I see. Fuck you. It's like something like that. There could also be energy surrounding, like, you might have called somebody out for being, like, underhanded or being, like, passive or, like, I don't know. Like, you're just irritable, you know? And it just feels like some of you guys, for my divine feminists watching this, you could have been on your cycle at the time when you're watching this, or you could just be like, well, I pay attention today that enough is enough. Like, I've been letting people slide with so much, and I'm just a little bit annoyed with how people just kind of get skate by with doing less when I put effort into something. So it could be a relationship where you're like, you know what, I see the stuff that you like, and like, you could be seeing like your ex or like your partner like stuff, and it's like your feed, if I was to do that, you wouldn't like it. Whatever it is, it's like, it's something that ain't fair and you're fed up with it. Whatever it boils down to, it just feels like people are taking advantage of your kindness or like your quietness. And I feel like that you might feel bad afterwards. Like, maybe I did too much. Maybe I mishandled it. But then you also be like, well, no. Like, at the end of the day, like, they should never been doing X, Y, and Z. So you're, like I said, you're a bit irritable in the next 30 days. Or this is how you're coming across currently. I see you being like, how do I say that? It's like you might be like, you're being so mean, or people might be like throwing fits on you, and it's like, I don't even care that you're acting like that. Like, I said what I said. That's the energy of the vibe that I'm getting off of you guys. Earth signs currently, like, that's the energy of the vibe that you're in. Okay. So let's see, what are some opportunities for growth for the next 30 days? Okay, that came right on out. Okay, so have some social awareness in the sense to where, like, if somebody here is a little bit, like, somebody might be a little bit suicidal. I'm hearing, damn, all these beautiful girls, they only want to see you hurt. They'll have you suicidal when they say it's over. So something like that can be significant. Some of you guys, you could have walked away from somebody or broke up with someone, or you could have, like, snapped on somebody, but this person here has a history of, like, being kind of, like, depressed and sad, and you probably should be like, what you might be taking something offensively, somebody withdrawing, but it might be they have other things going on. Like, you might give somebody like a tough conversation and they may not be what they need. Okay, so opportunities for growth could also be catastrophizing, it's like, or giving advice in a rough way and not considering outside factors. Like, how do I say this? Like, you might be in a different space in your life to where you've learned certain things, and you might be like, well, from your experience, you might be like, well, sugarcoating it won't help this person, so I'm just gonna get, and now trust me, I understand, because you see I started this reading off with, you know, sugar-free production, you know what I'm saying? So you might just be just very blunt and frank, but you may have to adjust with who you're giving it to. Everybody can't handle that. So some people are more fragile than what you visualize them to. Like, you might be like, you're a no excuses type of person, and you get irritated, you get annoyed fairly quickly, and it may feel like, some of you guys are 44, because I just was honing in on my loving words from Jesus. So if that's and it says the number 44 was very significant, so something like that could be significant. Like, leave with love. Okay, if you value somebody, you care about them, operate from that first. Make sure that what you say and what you do reflects how you truly feel about them, because sometimes you can come across, because they're wearing gardening gloves and they're looking at this tower and it's something deeper than it. So it's like, what's on the surface, what you see is more than that. Somebody's carrying something better than what they actually like are feeling. So just be a little bit more empathetic. I feel like there's some opportunities for you to grow there regarding expressing empathy for others for the next 30 days, especially with those people that you are in the house with. Some of you guys could be more considerate if you live with other people, because that's also energy surrounding. Some of you guys are heavy-handed. Like, you walk hard, you turn on every light, you throw stuff everywhere. Or it's like, if it's not all these things, it's like one or the other, where it's like slamming doors and shit, and then like somebody else has to get up soon, or somebody else has to sleep. Like, some of you guys could just be more aware of the things that are going on in other people's life and challenges that people have, because sometimes you can just add to it, or you can complain, or you could just, I don't know, like, somebody has other things that they have going on in their life and you may not be aware of it, but it seems like that you're not paying attention to it. You're not looking for it. You just recognizing, like, your experience. Like, I'm inconvenienced because you're doing this and I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Or I'm not thinking about it at all. So you may not be inconvenienced by people in the next 30 days, but you might be inconveniencing others with, it's like a lack of, like, consideration that you're giving. Something like that could be significant. We also have the big house here. So I'm thinking about energy surrounding opportunities for growth. Be mindful of leaving the house with certain substances. Like, if you know I'm here trying to catch me riding dirty, so something like that can be significant. Do not be driving with it, with a gas in your car in the next 30 days. Something might get pulled up, might get a ticket. Opportunities for growth. Okay, so I'm looking at this also, like, some of you guys, you might be dismissive to somebody's spirituality, and that's not a good move for you, because it might feel like that some of you guys, it could be your own spiritual gifts. See, some of you guys have the gift of sight, and you try to avoid it or ignore it, and it's like it's counterintuitive to your development spiritually, because something or someone may be trying to communicate to you, and I don't feel like it's of the like, I feel like you might have a gift where your assignment might be to help certain things cross over or something like that. For some, like, probably one or two of you guys. Not all of y'all. This is a special message for those of you where it applies, where you've been seeing shit and you've been ignoring. It's like somebody here, it could be like an ancestor or something like that. And some of you guys are losing your shit over something that ain't even like dark. For others of you guys, it could be that you need opportunities for growth. Could be that, so you might see somebody walking around, you might be like, oh my god, they're always sad, there's always something going on with them, but they might be literally going through some issues. Like, they might like have a lot of baggage, they might be carrying a lot of things, they might be going through a lot, they might have a lot of people that rely on them, they might have a lot of like regret or depression. Like, it's given like somebody here, and you, just because you ignore your issues and your problems and you try to like distract yourself from it, everybody else isn't like this. Some people can't carry things as much, so you don't have to do the trauma Olympics with people like, well, I went through this and I still do this way. Oh, my bad, y'all, we had a little bit of a interruption. So it could also be like, for those of you, where was I was like, look at things, situation closer. Some of you guys could be more organized, you could be more clean. Some of you guys, areas of improvement for the next 30 days could literally be like just paying more attention of your surroundings, literally being aware. Okay. It could be like, if you have things like unorganized or in every corner, it will be beneficial for you to go through your things and organize things and pull stuff out, get rid of stuff, get rid of clutter and trash, because whether you know it or not, I'm telling you now that trash and dirt and clutter serves as an offering for negative spirits. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's see, anything else? Let's see what's happening. Let's see how you're being perceived in the next 30 days. How are my earth signs, spirit living God, being perceived over the next 30 days from the time which they find this video? Okay. Some people may be comparing you a lot to your mother in the next 30 days. For some of you guys, this person could have been a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Aquarius for some of you guys. Or people could be saying that you are a great mother, or that some people could be perceiving you as somebody that, with the queen, with the mother of baskets, I feel like people are looking at you as somebody that might be, how do I say this, like, sensitive. But I feel like people are associating whatever the sensitivity is and how you express it with like your mom. Like, people are comparing you a lot to your mother. People could be perceiving you as somebody that looks like their mom or that behaves a lot like their mother. Like, some people may come out and tell you act like your mama right now. Oh, you look just like your mama. She get it from my mama. He get it from his mama. Something like that could be significant. Clarify this mother of baskets, please. Okay. Grandchildren. Okay. So yeah, they're definitely comparing you to, like, some people could be saying like that a lot of people in your family, you know, have a lot of things in common. Some people could be comparing you to not only like your mom, but your mother's people. Like, the people could be saying like, your grandmother, hey, your mom look alike and you look like your mom, or y'all all have that in common, or something like that could be significant. Like, I don't know. Some people could also be looking at you as, I don't know, like, some of you guys, like, I don't know why I'm here, let's stay together. So some of you guys, people could be looking at you as somebody that's repairing your relationship with like your child's mother, if that applies, or repairing, like, working on rekindling or like deepening a relationship with your mom. Some of you guys, you have a deep connection with your mom. People could be saying like, oh, that's a beautiful thing. If you guys have a mother that has passed on, people are just saying that you're holding on to certain things. Like, And then not only does you act like your mom, but some people could be also saying like your children act like your mom if you have kids. I don't know what this is about, but I could also see where people are talking about or perceiving you as somebody that maybe is a little bit no nonsense. Like maybe people say you fuss a little bit. Like you could be a little bit of a nagger to a certain degree. But all in all things considered, people are like looking at you as somebody that something about you take care of kids. Somebody has a maternal instinct. Okay. Some people could also, for my divine masculines that happen to be water signs, if you have children, people could be looking at you as somebody that puts a lot on the plate of your child's mother. So it's like, well, that can be significant to a certain degree. Like people could look at you as somebody like, well, they kind of just like, I don't know, like somebody else, like if somebody asks you to do something, you might be like, go ask your mom or something like that. Could be significant. My dad's like that, honestly. Like, so I don't even waste my time having some asking for shit because I know he gonna tell me to go straight to my stepmama. So something like that could be significant. Like, there could also be a feminine energy, divine masculine, if you're watching this and you're an earth sign. Excuse me. There's energy surrounding like people are saying like, I don't know, like you kind of put things off on other people that are more like susceptible of doing things. Like for instance, if this is a grandmother, it's like saying like, well, grandmothers typically are the ones who typically come in and help with raising the kids, etc., while the parents kind of figure things out if they need help. There's something like that can be significant. Like some people are looking at you as somebody that kind of is either too dependent on your mother or your baby mother or something like that, or it's energy surrounding somebody who hasn't moved on from something. Like some of you guys are grieving your mom or something like that, and it's like you kind of act like this person, and it's like that person really never, to other people that person never left because they're kind of taking over you, is what people are saying. But other people could also be looking at you earth sign as somebody that's really good with kids, like you super young kids, like silly, funny, but you can also be snippy and fun. Like I don't know, like people feel like that you can be fun, but you can also be snippy, you can be a fusser, but it just depends on the day. Because like with your mom, typically speaking, you don't tell your mama everything. You don't, you know, some things you can't really bring around your mom. Some people could feel like that you could be fun for certain shit, but for other shit, people could feel like you old fashioned, is what I want to say. Like certain shit they have to keep from you because you're gonna make it serious or it's gonna turn into a lecture. But generally speaking, you could, I don't know, whatever it is, you just remind people a lot of your mama. I can stretch it out as much as I can, but I feel like it's gonna all boil down to people comparing you a lot to your mother and your grandmother, honestly. Whether it's your looks or it's like your personality. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's both. I do want to see what changes can we expect to see in your health. What changes can we expect to see in our earth signs' health for the next 30 days? Time which they find this reading. Okay. Changes in health. We have the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So people are looking at you as someone who regarding your health, I can see where you guys could be experiencing like labored breathing. You might probably be tired. Okay, you guys could also be going through a heartbreak or something like that, or you could be grieving. But if it's not grieving, I feel like some of you guys have heart issues, like, and it could be due to soul food. Like some of you guys have poor eating habits that need to be resolved. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like some of you guys, like your stomach is gonna be fucked up, or it's like heartburn, or it's like chest pain, or it's like cramping. If you're a woman who menstruates, it's definitely cramps. But it's giving like body pain, but your body wouldn't be going through this if you didn't eat the shit that you eat. Something like that is significant. Whether it's sweets or soul food or whatever, it just feel like your dietary habits affect your health in a negative capacity, and that needs to be resolved. Okay, I can go all day, but I feel like it's something that it's avoidable. Okay, something about it could, I'm hearing blue. Okay, so because this is the Gullah Geechee, some of you guys could be part of the Gullah Geechee tribe. Special message, some of you guys have ancestry in North Carolina or something like that. Doesn't have to be. It's a hummingbird on my window. Oh, that's so cute. That's so beautiful. Isn't that interesting? Because I'm doing earth sign reading and I moved to the room where I can see the trees and I see a hummingbird in the window. That's beautiful. But generally speaking, you know, the Gullah Geechee tribe, that's a special confirmation for the hummingbird to pop up. Some of you guys, if you're already familiar, they like to hang the blue bottles on the trees as a sign of protection. And when I think about that, they ring in the wind, like make a bell sound. So some of you guys, this can be ice cream, like sweets and shit that fuck up your stomach. That's on brand. I got a sister that's a Capricorn, and we might as well you know, I don't know. I can see her marrying a tub of ice cream. She's so fucking obsessed with ice cream. It's crazy. Like, that could be significant because I'm hearing Bluebell. But for some of you guys, it could just be like sweets or like soul food. It's just junk. Like stuff that you just don't need to consume. Something you put a cap on because he's grilling right here. It could just be like eating habits. It's just giving your eating habits a catching up to you, and it's affecting your health. Okay, it's making you move slow and sluggish. You have a lack of energy towards the end of the day, and it can also contribute to body pains. Okay. Let's see what changes in career and finances can we expect to see over the next 30 days. Okay. King of Cups and the Chariot. Somebody here might ask you for some money, you know, just as soon as you get it. You know, they might ask you for something. Or somebody might try to manage some money that you have. Like, damn, just as soon as I get this, you in my pockets, okay? Some of you guys, it could also be energy surrounding, like, you kind of pre-spend your check before you get it. Like, oh, when I get this, I'm pay for X, Y, and Z. Or somebody else has already pre-spent your check before you got it. Somebody may try to tax you for some shit that they shouldn't be trying to tax you for. Or somebody may ask you for something back. Like, if you borrow something, somebody may borrow something from you. And I feel like this is somebody that when you borrow from them, they want that shit right back. But when they borrow from you, they're not giving you nothing back. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. For some of you guys, we do have the King and the Queen of Cups, which is represented by the Mother of Baskets and the King of Baskets. Some of you guys, this could be a father figure that asks you for some change or something like that, or her grandfather, or this could be like a baby dad or something like that. Some of you guys, it could be that you get some child support. If that's something that you've been waiting for, you get a child support check. That's a change in finances, and it's like, it's about damn time is what I heard. Now, for others of you guys, this could be like, I don't know, somebody kind of know when you're gonna get paid, and it's like they waiting on it. You ever just met somebody that just always need a favor, or always got shit going on? You know what I'm saying? It's always in excuses. I got you later, or I'll pay you back, but it just never comes. You can expect that to happen in the next 30 days. Somebody gonna borrow some money or ask for some money. Put something on this Father of Baskets. Yeah, you might be like, damn, like I really don't have it, or like it's like, damn, like I give it to you because the way you asking. But look at her face, like, fuck, I really, like, you really need to get your shit together. Like, I don't want to have to give you my money. Yeah, you gonna eat your cornbread? And somebody here trying to diva, and it's like this person here, they put you in a position or a place, like they ask you, like, did you get paid, and you're not gonna lie or whatever, but they kind of hit everybody up, or they do this, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like people kind of hitting you up for money, and I feel like this is because, honestly, and you might even feel like it's not nobody else you can ask, but I feel like they ask you because they know you're not gonna say no, or they know you're not gonna handle it some type of way, or they might just be hitting, like, whoever this person is asking you for money, you might be irritated because they go around asking everybody for money. Like, I feel like they just kind of hit up everybody over the next 30 days. You gotta be like, are you serious? Are you serious? And somebody else might be smart enough to be like, I ain't got all of that. You understand what I'm saying? They might have it, but it's because this person's nature. So they come and ask you. Because look, this is like somebody having to go in their piggy bank and be like, damn. Or if this is you, if you know you have a tendency to like beg, robbing Peter to pay Paul, it's giving that. It just feels like somebody, and it feels like somebody used some masculine energy going around asking a bunch of women for money. So something like that could be significant. So put yourself where you need to be, divine feminine, divine masculine. But it feels like it's a dude, an able-bodied ass man, going around asking people for money, ladies at that. And it's like, where did your money go? So if you are the divine masculine asking for money, just expect that people are going to be looking at you shady. They're going to expect you to leave them the fuck alone, not bother them, and they're going to have an attitude with you because they feel like you should have your own money. You too grown not to have your own money. Now, if you're a divine feminine, you're going to have this attitude towards somebody like, I should not be funding your endeavors. And you might be frustrated because you might be like, I know you didn't spend my money on no weed. Like, somebody might ask you for some money, but it's for some bullshit. Like, and that's going to piss you off real bad. Somebody else may say something on your behalf, like, that's not right, or something like that. Like, and I also feel like somebody here might be like, here, how much do you take from you? I'll give you something, don't worry about it, because he's not gonna pay you back. Like, something like that might come back, like, you gave money to Peterson will never pay nobody back. Hell, you know what, I'm gonna give you this, but don't do that no more. Somebody might give you like a lesson, like, I'm hearing I wasn't familiar with your game, so something like that could be significant. Like, I don't know, you probably watched this person do this with so many other people, and now it's your turn, is what I want to say. Like, somebody in your pockets. Yep. And it's annoying. Like, damn, like I just got paid. I just worked, and they kind of they got a sob story. They pull you to the side and they like, well, you know, I got to do that, and they kind of phrase it like, I'm gonna hold on to your check for you. Like, what? I don't need you to hold on to my money, or it's something like that. Or it could be energy surround. If it's not hold on to my money, it's like, let me hold this until tomorrow. And it's like, man, that don't even make sense. Like, why you gotta? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, because I'm not gonna ever get that shit back. You right? You're not gonna get that shit back. Yeah. What advice do you want to give them in finances? It's low-key giving, like, oh Lord, you gonna make it back. That's what I want to say. Like, you gonna make it back. Down the line, you might not get it back from the person that borrowed it, but if you have it to give and you feel called to give it. But hold on, damn, I dropped the card. Hold on, y'all. I dropped the card and I just gotta get it because I gotta see what this is that fell. What is this? I'm so tired of this shit happening to me. Yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm gonna be honest with you though. It's like, don't give if you need it back. I'm gonna say that. If you can give without being pressed about getting the money back, then give it. You know, if you can really give it. You know, if you have it to give. But if you don't have it to give and you count on somebody to actually pay you back when they tell you they're gonna pay you back, don't. Just don't. I'm just gonna say it like that. So, or for some of you guys, if you know you're not gonna pay somebody back, don't ask to borrow. Just say, can I have? You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. What's happening in love? Major predictions in love from our earth signs over the next 30 days. You guys got the most cards out of everybody. 6 of Cups, soulmate energy. Wishbone, what's the story? Wishbone, what's the story? Wishbone. Somebody may actually go meet you at a park or something like that, or go on a date. Some of you guys are going on a date in the next 30 days. And I feel like it's awkward. Somebody you want to hear from, or you've been wanting things to be like on the ups and ups, or somebody you want to hang out with or whatever. But I feel like this is like, I don't know, like somebody here, like you might be dependent on somebody else. Either this person's supposed to pick you up, or you supposed to pick this person up, or it's like this person here, it's, I don't know, somebody here may ask you out on a date and they ain't got no money. Like, ew. Like, it's like you want to go out and it's like they expecting you to pay, and it's like, are you serious? Right? So divine masculine, if you ain't got no bread, don't ask divine feminine out. If you really ain't got it, go to the Dollar Tree, get you a little a tray for $1. And then you go to like a market, go to Aldi's, bitch. My bad. I ain't mean to call you that. I'm so used to saying that word, but go to Aldi's, motherfucker, and get you a couple fruit. You put that shit on a tray. Get some crackers from the Dollar Tree. You understand what I'm saying? Get some crackers from the Dollar Tree. Get a tray from the Dollar Tree, a big old tray, and you make a charcuterie board. Take it to the park and make it do what it do. You understand what I'm saying? Go to Aldi's, get that $3 bottle of wine. It really do work. It gets you there. And make something shake. You understand what I'm saying? And she gonna think you did the world, or she gonna be appreciative of the effort. But if you ain't really got it to give, then don't be having divine feminine out here looking stupid. She gotta reach out in her purse to pay for the date when you asked her out, because she's gonna be mad about that shit. Just so you know, right? Y'all be inviting nobody out on no date to go 50-50 divine feminine. Be careful. Ask somebody, do you got money? Who paying for this? Because somebody may ask you, like a divine masculine may ask you to go out somewhere, and this motherfucker asks you to go out, but really it's somewhere they want to go, and they want you to fund it. So be careful of that, okay? This person could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, okay? Or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like this person here has done that before, though. And they might try, like somebody might try to ask you, or divine, I'm asking or whatever, somebody may ask you, you might ask somebody on a day, be like, hey, I'll pay for it. You might be like, hey, you might tell somebody, I'll pay for X, Y, and Z. But the motherfucker, as soon as you get there, this person be like, oh, I brought my kids. You brought who? And they expect you to pay for all them people. You might tell them, shorty, this ain't that. I ain't asked for all that. I said I was gonna pay for you. I ain't tell you I was gonna pay for all this extra shit. So it's like a date going wrong, if I'm being honest. Or it's like somebody here may try to give you a hard time. If you're dating somebody, and let's just say you are reconciling with somebody, but you low-key need a ride, or like something like that, or like people feel like, I don't know, maybe you put people in your business. There might be people who have opinions about you reconciling with somebody, and it's like, I'm very happy about me being on good terms with this person. I don't really need that extra shit. I don't want to hear that, you know. Something like that could be significant, where you reconcile with somebody, you start back talking to someone, and people who really don't have a leg to stand on, who really have a poor relationship, try to kind of give you love advice, and it's kind of like, child, Well, anyways, you know what I'm saying? Something like that could be significant, you know. I could also see where the advice could be like, you'll do better saving your money. Like if somebody try to invite you somewhere super high and expensive, recommend going somewhere free or cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like let's go to the museum or the library or the park. Recommend going somewhere cheap because it's like you and this person probably can't hit it off. But if you try to overdo it and overexpend, it's gonna kill the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Take that, you know, for what it is. Yeah. Go somewhere like go sightseeing or something like that. Go downtown or something and have a vibe. But don't deplete yourself trying to hang out with somebody because you will regret it later and you're going to hear about it or, like from somebody. Somebody going to either laugh at your ass or talk about your ass if you do it any other type of way. So don't fund no date, divine feminine, divine masculine. Don't ask nobody out on no date that you need them to sponsor. Okay? So, yeah. Let's see. Anything else that you want them to know? Try to avoid conflict and try not to take advice from people who have a relationship that's a public success and a private failure. Try not to get involved with that because I feel like this person is defensive and this person here, they live like a mammy, they dress like a fucking mammy, they bitter, and they might be in a relationship and in a connection, but this person here, they can really write this person off on their taxes. Like maybe this not you, maybe you hearing about somebody else's loving woes or whatever, right? But this gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna be trying to tell you about how you used to conduct your relationship. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody that ain't never been in a healthy relationship a day in their fucking life. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that's gonna be the person that's gonna be trying to give you guidance about how to navigate your love life. And it's like, child, please. Your relationship ain't been healthy since. So you might just have to smile and nod. You know what I'm saying? Just smile and nod. And eat better. See how she got vegetables in that plant, in that pot? You know what I'm saying? Those are leaves and shit like that. Or so if it is chicken feathers or whatever, she boiling it. So some of you guys need to be more conscious how you eat. You know what I'm saying? In the next 30 days. You'll thank me later. Make your own food instead of eating out. That'll help you a lot as well. You know? So with that being said, this will be a reading. I love you guys. I'm going to back in right now. So we're going to move on to the cross watchers portion to see if you're cross watching for an earth sign. What do you need to know? My viewers who are dealing with a Taurus, what do they need to know? My viewers who are dealing with a Taurus. This person's gonna get ready to ask you for some shit, just so you know. And you better off acting like if you can give, that's probably the person that's on bed. If you can give, but if you can't. It don't mean that you gotta hate this person, but I feel like this is somebody that's kind of like, they're very dependent on others. And I feel like this person here, they trying to collect. It's like an offering plate. This person here, they avoid this person because they finna come around you begging. That's just their energy or their personality. You know, they too financially dependent on certain people, and it's annoying. And they throw fits. I don't know. What else do they know about their story for the next 30 days? Besides the fact they finna beg. This person might actually prefer your cooking. They might find your cooking to be very delicious. This person here, they might, I don't know, you might remind this person, you remind me of a girl that I once knew. Might be their mama or their grandmother, but I feel like it's the good parts, you know what I'm saying? Something like that could be significant. If you feel like this person don't like you, it's not that they don't like you. This person here, they just might have like a lot of, this person might, if this is a masculine energy, he kind of sassy, I'll be honest with you. And so just keep that in mind, like this is a sassy ass man. They might be short or something like that, or light skin. Take your resonance, leave the rest. You know, hey, it is what it is. Feel how you want to feel about it, but those are just what I'm picking up on. For others of you guys, this is a feminine energy that you're dealing with. It's a Taurus. I think this person here, they might be somebody like, how do I say this? They having love issues, but they're not gonna leave that clown alone. If you're dealing with a Taurus and it's a feminine, they gonna complain about their relationship, but they're not gonna leave that person alone. So just avoid that person because they full of shit. Okay, whoever they are, you can still love them from a distance, but they full of shit in the next 30 days. If they're dealing with a Virgo in the next 30 days, what do they need to know? Dealing with a Virgo, I feel like this person is holding out for the one. If you guys are dealing with this person romantically, they're not dealing with somebody. They're not dealing with nobody else. They only see you. All I wanted was you. Yeah. For some of you guys, this person is single and you've been trying to talk to this person. They not over somebody, and they just kind of hurt and scorn, and until they get over that, they just not gonna move on. For others of you guys, I feel like this is you they're dealing with, and it's like they kind of, you're that wish fulfillment, and they kind of don't want to talk to nobody else but you. Like, this Virgo is very loyal. They're not a cheater, and if you've accused this person of cheating, they really don't like that, because this person only sees you. This could be a water and earth dynamic, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then a Virgo. Like, you could be a water sign, and this person could be the Virgo that you're asking about. For others of you guys, this could be a friend that just really don't they don't mesh well with, like, your new friends. Like, this person kind of, like, they want to vibe with you one-on-one. Like, I'll catch you later. Like, they don't mean no harm or nothing. They just not the type of person. They don't want to mix and mingle with other people. I also want to say this person here has been trying to, like, say they money or whatever, or stack, and he got a goal and shit that they trying to accomplish. But they love you, they care about you. It's nothing personal. They just trying to get their shit together. Don't mean that they shit not together. They just trying to keep that. You know how Virgos are. They are very, like, focused. So, yeah, but I feel like you already knew that about this person. There's no harm done. It's good shit with the Virgo. Okay, the Virgo not full of shit. The Virgo actually is a good person. They're a good friend. They like you. They might not like most people. Some of you guys, this could be like a coworker. That Virgo, like, this could be like a friend that, you know, they don't fool with everybody, but they like you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, what do you think about this Capricorn in the next 30 days? This person might reach out to you. They like you, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're over the situation with this person. This Capricorn. They miss you, though. And I feel like I don't know. They might try to put you on the spot or ask you out or something like that, or do something to hang out with you. They might reach out to you in the next 30 days, but I feel like you might be annoyed. You might feel like they're still immature. It's like, I love you, I care about you, but you a little too immature for my liking if it's romantic. Now, if this is platonic, this is somebody that might tell you that they are at odds with their relationship and, like, something is toxic, and then they might end up getting back with somebody, and he might be like, well, so just be careful about that. So don't talk bad about their partner, because they're not going to want to hear it. Like, they just want to vent. So just be a listening ear, because they're not going to take your advice. They're not going to leave that person alone until they feel like leaving that person alone. And if this person they talk about you, talk about to you, I feel like you've never met this person, and they're kind of, so whatever advice you give, they're gonna be like, well, you don't know this person. Even if you have met this person, they feel like you don't know them like they know them, or whatever. And they try to keep their relationship private, but they might feel comfortable talking to you about their relationship situation. So just keep things fair and light and fluffy, because if you give them any type of, like, advice that makes them feel like you don't want to see them together, they're gonna stop talking to you. But this person might be annoyed or irritated with their partner, or they might be trying to present it like they are mad with their partner, and they kind of just miss this person. It's like they only telling you half the truth, but the situation really with their partner isn't as bad as they be trying to tell you. They just be irritated with their person. You understand what I'm saying? So something like that could be significant. Now, if this is a lover, this is somebody that they haven't moved on from you, and they've been thinking about you, and they've been trying to figure out how to come towards you, and how they do it. It might be, like, blunt and brief. And you ever met somebody that just say hey, and they don't want nothing, they just kind of hit you up, and it's like, why did you message me if you wasn't going to keep up the conversation? Like, y'all might be talking consistently, and then they just kind of go to disappear. And it's like, okay, what was that? Like, all this work, and what did it get me? Why did I do that? Like, something like that could be significant, you know? So take what resonates and leave the rest. This will be your reading. I love you guys to the moon and back, and right on. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Unlock the mysteries of the future anytime, anywhere. Tune in for psychic predictions that enlighten, entertain, and amaze. Whether you're on the go or relaxing at home, the answers are just a listen away. Get ready to be enlightened right in plain sight. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content. Personal readings available upon request. Text our psychic hotline on the screen for more details.